Thank you. It's not every day that you get to be part of such a major global event as the unveiling of a new car, especially one that's so game-changing in its segment. So, konnichiwa everyone, and welcome from Japan. I'm actually reporting to you from Okazaki, a city about 150 miles southwest of Tokyo, where I'm at Mitsubishi Motors' Design, Research and Development Center. I'm joined here by four of the most important people in the company when it comes to bringing this car together. But first, who am I? Well, I've been a journalist for more than 30 years, test driving new cars and writing about the auto industry for a dozen or so publications around the world. Joining me tonight are Seiji Watanabe, Mitsubishi Motors' Global Head of Design, Minoru Uehara, the Head of Product Planning on the new Outlander, and Kentaro Honda, the Chief Engineer of the new Outlander. But I'm also joined by Takao Kato, the CEO of Mitsubishi Motors, and I'd like to start this portion of the program with a few words from him. Over to you, Kato-san.
Thank you all for watching. This is the most important new car that Mitsubishi Motors has developed in many years because this is such an important time in our history. It is new in every aspect, from design to engineering to the interior. The concept of the new Outlander is based on Ifu Dodo. Ifu Dodo in Japanese, it means authentic and majestic. This car is really reliable and robust, plus full of dignity. Into this vehicle, we have put our engineering expertise in SUVs and four-wheel control technology inherited from Pajero or Montero and rally-proven motorsports DNA. This new Outlander is our flagship model, a dynamic, robust, and prestigious SUV. We have never focused so many people, resources, and so much time on a new vehicle before. We studied closely the lives and the needs and the wants of our customers, and we delivered what you told us you wanted. We are confident that this new Outlander provides our customers with confidence to seek and challenge new experiences. Now it's time to introduce my engineering team who developed the all-new Outlander. I hope you will enjoy what they have to say, and I thank you for your enthusiasm for Mitsubishi Motors. Thank you. ありがとうございます。
Thank you, Kato-san. That's a great way to transition over to our other guests. Uehara-san, let's start with you. Your responsibility is to lead the product planning of the Outlander. Talk to us about what brought you to the interesting concept Ifu Dodo.
Ifu Dodo is a Japanese term, which means authentic and majestic. The previous Outlander was perceived to be more conventional and casual. Our goal here is to create a car that is more robust, dynamic, and advanced, giving a confident, safe, and secure feeling. That's why we focused on styling, driving confidence, and the quality of the cabin.
Yes, styling is definitely the first thing that people see. Watanabe-san, how did you start the process?
We spent hours brainstorming for the design concept, rebuilding a new proportion and the packaging, sketching for the ideation, clay and the digital modeling, VR review by computer graphics, and market research to get to where we are today.
Tell us more about your philosophy and the details on the car.
For the past 100 years, design has shaped the image of a Mitsubishi Motors with challenging spirits. We as a designer must always respect history, but we cannot be chained to it. With our robust heritage and history in mind, I aim to create a look expresses generous and confidence attitude that comes from a strong, powerful design. Our cars must be designed to appeal to the senses, and they must be approachable and dependable. That's why we have come up to the design concept, bold stride. It represents a bold attitude for the adventure and the confidence to move forward. We will see us continue to build new design signatures on the future, Mitsubishi cars following the Outlander.
I look forward to seeing those. Perhaps you can now explain the Outlander's design story to us.
Sure. It starts at the front. Here is a new dynamic sealed design. It makes the face more dignified, expressed powerful performance on the Lancer evolution and reassuring sense of a protection of the Montero or Pajero.
As you said, I think it's very important to remember a company's history because the Lancer Evolution and the Pajero are some of the most strategic models ever.
Yes, you're right. Up top, you see the daytime running lights. They are up there because that's where a driver's eye naturally goes to when you are in an oncoming car. But we choose to put the headlamps high and low beams down below so that they minimize glare and dazzle to other cars or pedestrians.
Yes, I think it's a great idea to swap the headlights for the daytime running lights.
That's a highlight. From the front, you see the higher horizontal line on the tip of the hood volume. That is intentional. It makes the center of the gravity looks higher in the front face. This vehicle looks wider and stronger, such a sense of generous and confidence attitude. Moving back, you see the powerful fender line with a distinctive horizontal line starting to appear as you move to window shield. That line picks up as you get to the body side, and it is echoed in the lower section on the bodies. When we sculpted this section in the early gray models, we were able to move all of this surface in one motion.
Oh, so you mean this section?
Yes, and it's create this muscular surface. The combination of wraparound window on the cabin and jet tail fin pillar show horizontal dynamism on the road and a very spacious cabin. And in the rear, the iconic T-shaped taillights are here. And to enhance the wider looks of the body, we are also a distinctive hexagonal shape. It was inspired by the backgate of the Montero and the Pajero. It makes the car more looks stable and shows better off-road performance. Big wheels and big tires are what we are particular about to embody a sense of Mitsubishi distinctive aesthetic and high performance.
20-inch wheels, substantial. Well, thank you, Watanabe-san. Let's go back to our seats now. I really like the lines and scoops on the side of this car and that jet tail fin pillar. Nice touch. Okay, let's give our guests a look at the interior because that's where customers spend most of their time. What can you tell us about design and packaging on the inside?
Yes, Peter-san, the interior was almost more important to the design team. If the outside is strong, solid, and confident, the inside is simple and modern. We want to create a sanctuary, a place where you can be alone or with your whole family, but always comfortable. The horizontal instrument panel floats on the console and gives a feel of the space. And this broad surface wrapped by soft materials gives a sense of being protected and calm. We also work on what we call Mitsubishi touch, the way everything feels, the way it all works together to make the operation easier and more reliable. We placed a 9-inch touchscreen up high to make it easier and safer to view the screen while driving. And we paid special attention to the feel of all knobs and the buttons. In the second row, we have sliding seats, so there is a room for everyone. And we also offer the third row seat. Rare is this class of the car.
Well, I must say it looks like a nice place to spend time, Watanabe-san. Thank you for taking the time to share your thoughts with our viewers. I'd like to move on to Honda-san now. Honda-san, your responsibility is engineering, and your signature is on how the cars drive and how they work for customers. There's always been a fight between engineering and design. Designers always want low roofs, small windows, and huge wheels and tires. But those are all challenges that engineers have to work with or work around. How did you and Watanabe-san's team work together on this project?
Engineering and design have a sort of dance together in building a new car. Sometimes they lead and we follow. Sometimes we lead and they follow. But always we have to move as a one team. On this new Outlander, we worked closely with Watanabe-san's team to make his great clay model as a reality. But the challenge for an engineer is always, how can we turn this wonderful design into a mass-produced vehicle with so many layout restrictions and performance requirements? It is a challenge, but it is always important to realize the vehicle concept while preserving the design.
So tell me how you feel to have the engineering finished and the car about ready to launch.
Honestly, I feel like a proud parent because I have been working on this car for more than 4 years now. It is as if my child has grown up and now is leaving my home. My team and I have driven thousands of miles all over the world to build this beautiful and reliable car. We developed a new platform that delivered collision performance and durability, body rigidity, chassis performance for driving confidence and ride comfort. Because this is a Mitsubishi SUV, it has to have our upgraded SAWC, or Super All-Wheel Control. We took everything we know about on- and off-road driving, from dunes of Dakar Rally to the dirt roads of World Rally Championships. And it is in this new Outlander. For the drive mode selector, we specially designed a new rotary dial. You simply turn it to choose the best drive mode from normal, tarmac, gravel, snow, and mud. It provides optimal control by sensing the driver's operation and vehicle behavior depending on road and weather conditions. We know this is a family car. We have to make it drive well at all times and in all weather. The entire chassis is all new on this car. This allowed us to tune everything how we wanted to maximize performance and driver confidence. We also put priority on advanced driver assistance. For the first time, we equipped our North American spec model with our MyPilot Assist system. It offers active control of the steering wheel to keep the car in the center of the lane, as well as radar-based cruise control that will bring the car to a stop when traffic affects stop, and then pull away again as the rear cars pull away. And the system communicates with the in-dash navigation system to compensate for curves or road conditions. It's truly world-class. I cannot wait for you to drive this car, Peter-san. I know you have driven so many cars around the world, but I'm sure you will be impressed with this new Outlander.
Yes, Honda-san, I can't wait to get behind the wheel either. Now, back to Uehara-san. You mentioned the importance of quality. I found out there's a lot of clever packaging in this car. Can you show us some of the features, please?
Okay, firstly, let's start with the seat. We know that there are often two drivers, so we wanted to make sure it was easy for both to be comfortable. We offer two memory seat settings. And speaking of the steering wheel, this is an all-new design for us. You will see that your hands naturally fall into place. The scroll switches let you do multiple tasks with one switch. It reduces the clutter on the steering wheel.
I checked out the car a little earlier, and I really love the meter cluster, the gauges right in front of the driver, Uehara-san. Have you ever had that in a Mitsubishi before?
No, this is the first time ever in a Mitsubishi vehicle that we offer a 12.3-inch digital driver display. There are multiple views you can choose from on the dash, and the navigation system shows up where it is easy and intuitive to see. Above is a full-color 10.8-inch head-up display, allowing drivers to keep their eyes on the road and still maintain full control of their driving situation. And in the center is a 9-inch touchscreen. It is both quick and easy to use. And because families have so many things these days, we provided lots of storage space. We offer both USB-A and USB-C ports for device charging and connectivity. But you may not need that because we also offer wireless charging and connectivity. Also, we extend Mitsubishi Connect to the Outlander now, so your car is always connected with your phone. Lastly, we used double pane glass on both front windows and the windshield in order to reduce annoying window noise.
And Uehara-san, what about the back?
We added multiple storage pockets on the back of the seat. We also added pull-up sunshade on the rear windows for passengers' comfort in all weather.
Can you tell me about the third row seat and the hatch?
Well, it starts with the auto-open tailgate. It opens when you wave your foot and knees. You will see the third row seat that we believe will really set the Outlander apart. And there is plenty of cargo room behind this seat too, so you don't have to choose between people and packages. My team and I always focus on value we can provide to the customers through our product. The very essence of Mitsubishi Motors is to inspire our customers to expand their horizons. We know the new Outlander will satisfy those customers' demand. We believe the new Outlander will ignite their ambition to explore.
Well, gentlemen, thanks for your time. I've learned a lot, and I'm sure our guests from all over the world have too. There's no doubt that this is a new start for Mitsubishi, and I, for one, am happy to see it happening. The sharp new styling takes Mitsubishi design into the future, but it's always been about how it drives on-road and off that excites me. And it sounds like you've got that sorted too. Well, that's it from Japan. This has been a really interesting deep dive into the all-new Mitsubishi Outlander from the men who made it all happen. Now, back to you in the US. ありがとうございます。